All right, y'all, welcome back. Welcome back. We are looking at the weekly Bitcoin price action. Looks like it's continuing to go up. We set up a new Fibonacci area here at the latest high, which was on the 25th of July. And sorry, actually, it was on the 30th of July. And it looks like there's a bit of a dip. We're looking at an interesting time here because during this trend from this low to this low, we can see on the 1 hour that on the 27th of July, after it started picking up, it seemed to be creating new highs here and here. And with these new highs, if you look at the most recent high, which was here, it seems like, you know, at 85.95, and we look at the next high, it could be here or here, it's like it's still 76.05, it's lower than 85, and then again further along it just breaks the 70 overbought area. And I was gonna go short here, but you know, considering the momentum the weekly was going on with the bull market, it seemed like, you know, it could keep continuing to go up. So I didn't actually go short until late, until about here. And so the reason for that was just to minimize risk. I thought it was a bit too late to go in. And oh, sorry guys, didn't mean to do that. And so I just decided to go in here, and I went in at 23,400 and sorry, 23,600, and then I exited just about here, just above the boundary line. So I got a 30% return. On my last broadcast, I nailed the uptrend with, on the daily, I hit it just about here, 21,700, and nailed it, sold it at 24,000. So it was a pretty good return. I got about 100% return on a $50 deposit, which was 50% of what I had. So now I got 176 ready for more trades. Now, again, like I was saying, so it seems like this last entry here, when I noticed that there was a downward momentum with the RSI, and on the 1 hour, and it hits just above the 70 line before it starts to go back down. It doesn't actually reset until it hits below the oversold. So that's why I went in a bit late, and just made my entry around this point, because I knew it was still, you know, considering going down. But with the new, you know, it's hard to say, guys. It's if we look at the 3 hour, you know, the 1 hour is low on the RSI. It's ready to go pick back up. I want to see it hit this 23,000 line on the Fibonacci. So I'm still waiting on that. Seems like the divergence is already crossed up with again with on the 3 hour. And you know, here's another good momentum turning with RSI on the 3 hour. It's a 75 here. That's a new high at 70.92. It starts to dip back down again. Now, the best case scenario is that this RSI goes down, resets itself that's when I know it's a really safe time to enter back in. Now I'm looking at probably the price action to swing around the Genesis period of of this uh, of this Fibonacci, and sorry, the Genesis support line. By the time the RSI hits the oversold on the 3 hour, now that's when I'm going to start putting in a bit more money. So basically, when I look at investing in new lows, I wait till that RSI resets itself to close out this RSI pattern here. Once it hits that, it's oversold. It resets itself and it continues on a new period. Now, as you know, the 1 hour so the larger timelines are the ones to go by. If you start looking at when the right time to buy, I start looking at the 5 minute within the 3 hour daily and weekly, just because it's a lot more consistent. The larger timelines, the 5 minutes are, and the 1 minutes are kind of like, if you want to pinpoint a price, especially if you're going in hot, if you're going in high with a lot of capital, with a lot of margin, and it's, for me, it's just the best time, because I would love to get into the 30-second and 15-second, but I'm still waiting on for more funds to get in so I can increase my plan on TradingView. Anyways, I did good. This recent trade, I closed in at this support line here, 23,200, and overnight I just basically went in at about 23,680. At this point, when it started to go down, I just set a stop loss at 23,670. So overnight, I knew it was, if it reached back up, I would end up breaking even. And that's my strategy that I use. That's what I like to see. So it's just nice to see patterns breaking in with Bitcoin price action, going very smoothly, going very predictively with the stock RSI. I love to enter trades using the stock RSI, especially when I see that the RSI here is, the slow moving RSI is either high or low. It's just a great entry, and you can see that the past history since the bottom, if you look at below the oversold areas, it's just a great entry point to start getting in general. And you can see this great momentum. So this great consistency with that, and you can tell it's kind of going a bit higher and higher on the oversold area. The last one was 28.86, and probably the next one is going to be here. And this is a great number that I've created. This 34.53 and 46.63. They often bounce off these support lines. I don't know why that is, but usually it works on the 5 minute, 1 hour, 3, 6, and daily, weekly. The 1 minute and less, not so much. But for some reason, after there's a cycle like this one, at the end of a cycle, it tends to either bounce off to retest the support line, or it'll continue going down. So this is like the most crucial moment when I can tell it's just going to be an interesting time. So, you know, for me, I just wait. If there's a bounce up and a reversal green volume candle, then I'll consider coming in, definitely on the 3 hour, especially if I see this pattern where there's a continuation of new higher lows on the slow moving RSI as well as on the price trend. And you know what, honestly guys, I don't tend to draw trend lines going from bottom across. You know, it's because a lot of times they do cross each other. The price does fall below the trend line, and for me it's just not a great thing. I mean, it's great to do a forecast, ciao, and but sorry, that was my neighbor. So it's great to do a forecast, but you know, for me it just doesn't make sense, especially if you're going into futures or you know, trying to pinpoint exactly when the right time to buy in is. So anyways, so yeah, so we're waiting on the 3 hour to go to the oversold, or in this 34.53 area, and you know, it looks like it's behaving itself. The RSI is still on the oversold, the stock RSI is oversold, and we'll just wait to enter a trade either in this oversold area on the 1 hour. As long as the 1 hour is below, the line doesn't cross the 50, then it's considered, to me, it's too late to enter a long trade, as well as the 3 hour. So when I look at entering in, I look at the 3 hour to get a better idea, and once you know the RSI goes below, I'll look at the 1 hour, 5 minute, and really pinpoint exactly when the right time to come in at is. So what are we at? All right, guys. You know, I've doubled my money in 3 weeks, which is a great start off, considering my goal was only 10% a week. This is really great. And for you guys that haven't joined my channel, basically just saving up money, saving up this cash that I've accumulated from picking up rubbish, picking up trash from the beach along my travels, and using that cash to generate an educational course on permaculture. And permaculture is, you know, I'm sure you guys have heard, it's like, you know, a time, in this time and era, you know, we all talk about living sustainably, and permaculture is a way to apply science and nature's ecology, and using the natural systems of nature to forge that into agriculture. And not only agriculture, but how to design your house, how to design a property to, you know, protect it from these 100-year floods, these crazy high temperatures, low temperatures, without using much energy, outside energy. And you can design a home that cools itself down automatically by itself, that warms itself up at you know, in cooler temperatures, in cooler climates. So it's just a great way to live, actually, and to see the world, because I didn't really realize how important those things were once you know, climate change has been coming in and making a force upon itself, upon us, really. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, hit that link on the notification, that little bell, and leave any comments below. I want to hear your thoughts, and once I get some subscribers, I'll start putting up live videos, and to, you know, to let you know when I'm trading, exactly, because I'm just putting up monthly weekly videos every Monday to keep things consistent. Anyways, guys, have a great week. See ya.